Oh, Cheryl Phoenix.
Oh, Cheryl Phoenix, what are you here for today?
I'm actually a speaker here. I'm an independent advocate within education.
So, what do you think about black teachers? Do you think they've been empowered, supported within the education system?
No, they're not. One thing I do know, I've been doing the work that I do for over 10 years, and the one thing I do know is that black teachers have been given the most work, been given some of the most challenging young people, left with them, and when they turn things around with those challenging young people, they're either fired or they're actually not paid. Black teachers face a lot of racism within their career that I've witnessed myself. They have so many challenges and are not recognised for the hard work that they do, and sometimes even more so than their white or Asian counterparts. So they're leaving the profession, unfortunately. But a lot of black teachers. I remember being at the Black Teachers Union speaking from since, say, 2014 to date. Each year I go, there's less and less and less teachers because the pressure that they're put under, the discrimination they face, as well as being put under pressure to meet targets, etc., is pushing them out of the profession.
So, are you saying that they discourage a lot of black people as well to join to be teachers or anything like that in primary school or university?
What I think is that black teachers work really hard because we're in a society, we have to remember, we're in a society that is institutionally racist. We all know that from the top right the way down to the bottom. So when you have teachers, they blame black children for all the ills in society. So when you have someone that looks like you who's in that place and who is in a place of authority, who is able to support you, who is able to do certain things, then you pay them for the job that they're supposed to be doing. Black teachers are coming into the profession because they love children, they love teaching.
Paid low wages?
They're paid, from what I've heard, they're paid much lower than particularly those that are coming in from the Caribbean, where the British government are actively recruiting teachers from Jamaica in particular right now. They're paid less than what the teachers are here. So they're going out to Jamaica, taking the cream of the crop, the best of the crop. They did the same thing in Africa as well. They take the best of what they have out there, bring them over here, pay them a lower salary to do twice the amount of work, and then wonder why they're leaving. So a lot of these teachers are caught in a catch-22. They did the same thing with nursing as well. So it's like, when is it going to give? How many times are you going to hit someone over the head before you actually just give them a fair chance? You've left the UK to go to Jamaica to come and recruit us. You bring us here. We're not entitled to anything, but yet you're still paying us less to do the same job as everybody else. Make that make sense. Plus, we're there dealing with discrimination, racism, that glass ceiling. Not to say there's no black head teachers out there, but what they have to go through to get there, and then when they're there, there's very few that look like them. They're not treated the same. It's tough out there for them.
So do you think, this country's got much more to do as well to improve, black teachers' level of, understanding for people out there as well, because they're not being respected as other white counterparts?
Well, they've got a lot more to do, but if racism comes from the top down, then do you actually see that being a realistic expectation? When you have a country that is institutionally racist, it's been, we've seen millions of reports that actually confirm that. I'm not just plucking this out of thin air. So the education system is institutionally racist. The police system is institutionally racist. The NHS is institutionally racist. Don't you think that if they wanted to do something about institutional racism, they would have done something by now? We're in 2024, halfway through the year already, and we're still talking about institutional racism in a country that was built by the very people that they're institutionally racist towards. You don't like black people. You've treated us. We've gone through the chattel slavery. We've still come here. We fought alongside you in your wars. We've come here to clean and build your country. We've become nurses. We've become teachers. We've done all of these things, but yet you still treat us badly. Why? What have we as a community ever done to the powers that be?
So what's your message to the community then, in order to, help and improve, better living, better pay, salaries for black teachers?
What I would say is to people, what they need to actually start doing is actually leveraging either their votes, coming together as a people. You don't have to all get along, but you have to come from a united front. At the end of the day, it's only us that can do for us. We can't wait for, it's like waiting for a wolf. Let me think of an analogy. You can't wait for the people that are actually putting you in this position to take you out of it. If we're not coming together, we have the skills, we have the resources, we have the brain power, we have everything we need. If we're not coming together to say, do you know what, enough is enough, we're going to stand together and either lobby or put together our own organisations and groups where we can actually use that to actually get what is needed to get the change that we need. We're going to have these sorts of conversations for the next 20 years, and our children are coming up through the system. What choice do they have?
Right. So what's the next meeting for this summit then? Today, we've had this today, but what's the next meeting? Because a lot of
I'm
people
not
maybe
sure.
would like to join.
What it is, there's a lady. I'm not 100% sure what's coming in. I think if people were to sign up and find the Black Teachers Network,
Yeah.
Black Teachers Union, they Google it, go online, sign up, send an email, say you want to be part of the mailing list. Then it'll be easy to keep up to date with what they're doing up and down the UK, because it's not just a London thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a national thing.
Yeah. All right, guys, show your support.